Please, I can't sleep.
It's time to listen to Courtney at last on the Ramblings of an Insomniac podcast.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Ramblings of an Insomniac. I am Courtney. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you for checking me out, whether it is your first time or you've been with me since the beginning. Thank you. I appreciate it more than I can tell you. I never can think of clever ways to say how grateful I am for people listening. I got nothing. I'm not creative. Sorry, excuse me. I'm not creative. So I'll just stick to the old faithful thank you. It means a lot. I'm outside taking a walk. I'm trying to walk it off, trying to center my chi, as they say, tap my third eye 21 times, because I am stressed out as a mofo. I am crazy stressed out. I am emotional, and I'm kind of in a poor me sort of thing, but I'm also in I just need to find the solution. But all right, so what has been keeping me up? Freaking bills, man, and stress, and just, I get so mad with the whole tax the rich, when the middle class and the rich are the ones paying for absolutely everything. I know I just said this on my last podcast, but oh my God, I'm so grumpy because I'm getting absolutely raked over the coals. I'm getting a good enema with my taxes. And I am getting frustrated because I'm really struggling right now. I cannot keep up with my bills. And there are things that I can definitely cut off that I don't need. And that's fine. But what is frustrating is I run into and I hear and I see people and I know people personally that either don't work or make significantly less than I do and are just frolicking around because the world is great for them because, they have me and everybody else paying for all their shit. So you're welcome. I don't understand why we're not getting a parade or why anyone is getting childcare credit, because so you're getting credit. You're getting what is it, childcare credit or whatever it is, because you have a child. You're getting credit, which you're already getting credits because of the fact that you are getting free healthcare and food stamps and help with rent. And again, I don't have a problem with that. If you need it, you should use it. If you're working and you need it, you should use it. I kind of have a problem with it if you're not working, unless you're caring for your children and you can't find care, and maybe your partner is working and you are the one staying home with the kids. Okay, I don't have a problem with that. I understand that. Childcare is expensive. Daycare is expensive. And nowadays, I wouldn't trust anyone to watch my kids unless it was family, because everyone has lost their forking minds. So if you're at home taking care of children, okay. But then you have to live off of one income. So I understand if you need help. No, I totally understand. But what I don't understand is when you get money back, though. If you're not paying taxes and you are, let's say, home with your kids, but you're not working, and I understand that means you're relying on one income, but you're also getting things like free food and help with rent and healthcare and all that. And so, that's incredibly helpful because I have to pay for that stuff. And so my point is, though, people that aren't working or are not disabled, but claiming that they're disabled, and they're not contributing to society. I have a problem with the fact that I am working my absolute ass off. I am exhausted. I work when I have insomnia and I'm getting 3 and 4 hours of sleep. I work when I'm having everything going wrong in my life. And I still have to get up, no matter how tired I am, no matter how stressed or sad or whatever, and go to work because apparently I'm footing the bill for all of fucking Oregon. And so you're welcome. Where is my card? And why am I not getting care credit, child care credit, or whatever the hell it's called? Why am I having to still pay taxes? I don't know. I don't have to pay you taxes. I already just paid you a fuck ton of taxes. I get so screwed out of taxes that it is pointless for me to have ever gotten a raise. I am super grateful. I think it's awesome. I'm not saying anything against it. I'm just saying that it pisses me off that after a raise, I make the same amount as I did before. And before that, after 2 raises, I am making the same amount as I did before those 2 raises because of taxes. So it's infuriating because, again, I am absolutely working my ass off and my back hurts, my legs hurt. I am genuinely exhausted from insomnia. I genuinely have had a ton of stuff go on in my life that are big deals, not little stuff. And I have to get up so that other people can sit on their butt and then somehow get taxes back because they had children. So because you don't know birth control, because you chose to have kids, I mean, I'm glad you didn't have an abortion. That's awesome. That's great. I'm glad you chose to be responsible. That's great. But if you're not working, how the fuck are you getting taxes back? Why am I not getting taxes back? I'm having to pay taxes. That doesn't make any fucking sense. So screw this whole tax the middle class and tax the rich. No, the rich are the ones that have to pay a gigantic amount of taxes. And the rich are the ones that are paying for everybody else to have free shit. So shut the fuck up and get a job. Because I'm tired of this. And again, like I said on my last podcast, Social Security is going to be gone. And yet I was told I had to do it. It's mandatory. I'm sure some fucking Democrat put that shit into office. I'm sure. I can't remember who it was. It wasn't like Roosevelt. I don't remember. I just can't. I can't sleep because of this nonsense. And I'm getting frustrated because I feel like the more I try to be a better person and to make positive changes and to, get out of things that are not good for me, not be around things that are negative and aren't good for me and aren't healthy mentally or physically. And the more I try to be kind and helpful and stretch and go on walks and just appreciate things and appreciate life and all of that, I swear I'm waiting. I am trying to be patient. I'm trying to patiently wait for the day when things aren't just so fucking difficult. I seriously feel like I was put on this earth because I was either some absolute piece of garbage in a past life. And now they're like, try again. And you're going to have a lot of burden from all the crap you did. And we're going to pour a bunch of shit into your life and make it exceedingly difficult. And we're going to see how patient and how you handle it. And if you don't, well, back to the drawing board again. It's like I'm set up to fail. I don't know. And I just am getting annoyed. I'm getting annoyed and I'm feeling sorry for myself and I'm grouchy and I'm trying not to be. I feel like every day when I start catching myself get annoyed and grumpy and negative and focus on, the bad. I try to let myself do it for a second because, again, I don't think you should shove those emotions down. I don't think it does any good to necessarily ignore those things. So I address it. And then I'm like, okay, can I control it? Is it something I can control? Do I have an answer for it? Is it really that big of a deal? Excuse me, sorry. And do that whole thing. Breathe it out, focus on the good, all of that. And then it just seems like every aspect of my life, like I feel like I can't walk without, tripping, or it's just getting where I'm like, is this a joke? Seriously, am I Truman? Am I Truman from the Truman Show? Am I being punked? Am I? And then I'm like, Jesus, Courtney, like, stop feeling sorry for yourself. There are so many people that have it a lot worse. But then I'm going to say again, I hate it when people say that too, because sure, there are always people that are going to have it worse. There's always going to be someone that has it worse. But that does not mean that I'm not allowed to be sad about something. That doesn't mean that if someone dies in my family, that I can't be sad because someone else had 2 people die in their family. Like, so that means that cancels out my sadness? No, I can still be sad. Just because someone else's life sucks more doesn't mean that I can't be sad for how much my life sucks. Now, if I'm complaining about, if I'm being a princess and I'm genuinely complaining about, oh, I don't get to get the Coach purse that I wanted really bad. I know I already have 3 of them, but I really wanted 4. Okay, maybe that's, a lot. If you're complaining because, you have too many houses or you don't know what color to paint your house, yeah, maybe that's a little silly, but we all have our things. Who's to say what's silly or not, but I'm just getting so annoyed. I've genuinely am like, what do you want from me? Like, I got nothing. I have suffered a lot of tragedy and a lot of just shit. And I just feel like no matter what I do, it just doesn't end, I feel like I put myself out there and I try to put others first because I really do like to help. I genuinely don't like people to make a fuss about me. I get seriously embarrassed when people do things for me and help. I don't ask for help. I will never ask for help. People should ask for help. They shouldn't be like me. You should ask for help if you need it. Don't be like me, but I won't because of a million reasons that I've gone to counseling over. I have had when people promise that they want to help me and they'll beg to help me and I'll keep saying, no, 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 seriously, no, 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 seriously. And they're like, no, seriously, no strings attached, no strings attached, no strings attached. I won't hold it over your head. And I'm like, no, I have a thing. I don't want to, I won't be able to pay you back or, whatever. And they're like, no, 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 seriously. And then they insist and you're like, no, it'll be weird. It'll be awkward. I won't, no. And then you finally go after they've insisted a trillion times, you're like, okay, fine. And then what do? They hold it over your head and it becomes awkward and becomes a thing and it's just annoying. And when someone does you a favor, even though you tell them 100 times, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. And then they insist and then they do it. And then they act like they've just gave you $1 billion, built you a house and they hold it over your head forever. That's been my experience with people doing me a favor. And then I've had some good experiences. Yes. Then there's been people in my life who have been helpful and wonderful and kind. And I love that. But I like to help. I love to help. And there is never strings attached. I don't like people to repay the favor because, again, I don't want people doing things for me and it makes me feel weird. But I've had a lot of people be like, yeah, but Courtney, you like to help people and other people are like you. And there are people out there that also genuinely like to help and they don't want strings attached either. And, those people want to help and don't deny them of that. And I'm like, oh, I get what you're saying, but that's difficult for me. And they're like, yeah, but maybe it's difficult for them to accept help. And maybe they've done it because of the same reason that people are asking you, because they also don't want help and they don't want strings attached and they've had bad experiences, but now they're, but they still want to be kind and they genuinely like to help people. So don't deny them of that. And so I've been like, okay, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just feeling like there are so many shit people in the world that seem to just live it up, have everything handed to them, and they're shady motherfuckers, they're bad people, and their life is just fucking fantastic. And it just boggles my mind. And I don't want to be a billionaire. I'm not even asking for anything. I just want to be able to pay my bills and not have insomnia and not have people that I love fuck me over. And people that I love and care about like treat me like garbage or cheat on me or whatever. I I don't want my entire family. I've just had too much going on in my life to where I'm like, I don't know what else to do. I don't feel like I'm a dick. Sure, I can be a bitch sometimes. Sure, I can be grouchy sometimes and whiny like I am today and pity party like I am today. Of course. I'm not perfect. I've never felt I was perfect, never stated I was perfect. I have my moments where I'm not a peach, But I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, you need to, I guess, ask people that know me. I feel like I'm a good person way more often than not. Like, I feel like I, can say a good 80% of the time I'm a good dang person. And I'd say the 20% of the time that I'm, quote, not a good person, it's more just that I get grouchy and I snap at people maybe. Or, it's not like I go and like push small children and the elderly or anything. I don't go trip people. I don't go stealing or vandalizing or, destroying things and destroying houses and rioting and, freaking the fuck out. Sometimes I might get bitchy or snappy, but I don't know. I'm just feeling sorry for myself today, guys. And I'm just tired of seeing just absolute garbage humans reap rewards and fling their heads back and ha 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 and just enjoy themselves and bathe in them and their glory, bathe in their own glory and corruptness. And yet, we have to sit here and pay taxes out the yin yang, and then people that aren't doing crap have no remorse. They act like they're contributing to society and like they've done something to earn their money. I just, why do you think that you deserve and that you're entitled to free shit when you aren't working? That just boggles my brain. Again, it's one thing if you were a stay-at-home mom. Okay, I get that. But if you're just mooching off the system, why are you getting taxes back? Earned income credit because you had a child, why is everything based around sex? We have to have gay pride, and gay pride is based on sex, on who you want to put your pee-pee in or who you want to, who you want around your cooch. So it's based on sex. Point blank. It's based on sex. Because we wouldn't have gay pride, because there's no straight pride, because, but yet the only difference between, why are we having gay pride? They can't say it's about relationships because, well, straight people have relationships too. And we're not having a parade. It's because, you're supposed to celebrate being gay. Well, the difference between straight and gay is who you put your pee-pees in, who you rub naughties with. So it's about sex. And now we're sitting here saying, what the hell is that noise? And now we're sitting here saying that you had a baby, and the more babies you have because you've had sex a lot means that you get money back even if you're not working. I just don't get that. Why? I'm the one that paid into that. Me. My taxes went to all of this, quote, free healthcare and free food. My taxes went to that. And I know because I am getting $900 taken out a month. And that is asinine. Oh, it is just so infuriating. And I'm feeling sorry for myself because I feel like just everything is just always a struggle. And that is why I don't sleep and why I have insomnia. It's just always a fucking struggle. And sure, it ends up working out. But I'm like, so I'm just supposed to sit here and just grind it out so that everybody else can frolic around and do nothing? Like, whatever happened to respecting your elders? Whatever happened to younger people caring for older people, opening up doors, respecting them, not shoving them down and picking on elderly people or small children, or having children want to mutilate themselves and saying, sure, go for it. That sounds fantastic. You cut that pee-pee right off. You cut those titties right off for no fucking reason before your hormones have even done anything. Just do it. Go for it. I mean, what in the hell? These things are keeping me up at night because these things are incredibly disturbing. We are mutilating our children and totally thinking that this is okay and appropriate, knowing it's going to they're going to be fertilized, and it causes psychosis. And not to mention the fact that it's a gigantic surgery and you're just they shouldn't be making these decisions when they're a child, when they're children. Why are we even then saying that they can't vote or drink? Because we're allowing them to have these gigantic surgeries and not, I just, it's insane and I'm disturbed. And the fact that people are promoting our president's assassination and they're saying that they want it done, and they're promoting people going out and killing our president and going out and ruining the lives and bullying and harming Trump supporters. It's like, no, I can't sleep. I definitely have some insomnia. And I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to control what I can. I really am. But I am going to have my mom's dog put down soon. There have been a ton of people who have had to have their dogs put down lately. I mean, a ton. I am not kidding you when I say we counted and it was like 6 people just in the last 2 weeks have had to have their dogs put down, myself included, put to sleep. And I'm probably going to have another one. And the universe is just really being a dick. And I feel like it's being a dick to nice people. And then all these fucking pieces of crap entitled idiots that go around promoting mutilation and killing are just reaping the rewards and being like, I want more, 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 more. Jesus. You're totally like those goddamn seagulls on Finding Nemo. Mine, 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 mine. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. It's just obnoxious. So no, I can't sleep because I'm about ready to live in a tent so that you guys can have everything for free and then bitch that it's not enough. And then treat everybody with rudeness and disrespect and disregard as if you've accomplished anything whatsoever other than fucking everyone over, being a dick and doing nothing with your life. And you're proud of that. And it's promoted. It's weird. I'm so disturbed. And I'm just pissed off that my life has to suck when I'm a good person. I'm just sick of it. It's like my money has to go so that other lazy people can sit and do nothing. My kindness and patience and being a good person just continues to get not rewarded at all. And I just keep getting fucked in the ass. And I'm just over it. Maybe if I walk around and be a dick, all this is teaching people, by the way, It's just promoting absolute laziness and disrespect and saying, oh, I can just cheat the system. I can just not work and reap all the rewards. Just like when you sit there and say that it's okay for illegal immigrants to come in, that fucks over people like me. And it's people that mooch off the system that don't give a shit because they're not the ones affected. And you want them to have free stuff too. Come on in. Courtney will pay for it. Her friends will pay for it. It's on Courtney. Hey, the bill. It's on Courtney. Fuck you. Pay your own fucking shit, you lazy fuck. Seriously, I cannot handle this anymore. I am talking to every single person out there that has cheated the system so that you can stay home. Again, I'm not talking about stay-at-home parents that are trying to care for their children and trying to work. Like if there's a parent working and a parent trying to care for their children. I'm not talking about if you're just sitting at home and you're doing nothing and not even trying to find a job and one person doesn't have a job, so you're staying at home. But like you need to at least have a job on the internet or something. But if you're at home and your partner's working, I get that. And I'm not talking about people that are on welfare because, again, they're working really hard and maybe they just need some help right now to get on their feet. Nothing against that. I've had to do it. But I'm talking about those out there that claim they're disabled and aren't. Those out there who aren't trying to work and have no desire to work and then reap all the rewards from everybody that is working. People that are able-bodied and just sit at home and just decide not to work. You all are lazy fucks, and I hope that karma just bites you in the ass really hard. I really do. I don't care if it's spiteful or immature. I'm just sick of it. At what point am I not supposed to be angry? All of my Social Security is gone, and I was told I had to fucking pay it. And now I'm sitting here being told I have to pay so that all the other idiots in the world don't have to do shit. My fucking back hurts. I'm exhausted. I've been working since I was 14, and if you count babysitting and mowing lawns and stuff, I've been doing that since I was like 9. Generation X. I don't need to say anymore. Oh my God. So for all you fucking people out there that won't shut up about more, not enough, need more, not satisfied. Shut the fuck up and get a job. Seriously, go get a goddamn job. I cannot. Apparently karma doesn't care if I'm nice and polite. So, although it's not like I have really hidden, mixed words on this podcast. This is nothing new to those who've been listening. And to those that, this might be the first podcast. Well, this is kind of, sometimes I do this. Sometimes I get on my soapbox and I yell a little and I get a little pissed. And I'm not going to apologize because I'm not sorry. So, and sometimes I'm happy and it's great. But today is not one of those days, unfortunately. I hope you guys are having a better day. How are you hanging in there? How you holding up? I hope you guys are doing better. I hope you're having a better outlook on life. I hope you are controlling what you can and letting go of the rest. I hope you are remembering to breathe. I hope you are remembering to find the good. I really am. I just had to kind of get this out and kind of yell it out. I really will, breathe. I've already done some breathing. I'm walking and I've already done some stretching, but I'm going to do more. Going to need to reassess what I can control and trim the fat. I'm not one of those people that complains about, oh, I don't have any money. Well, if you're living beyond your means, don't live beyond your means. I can trim away a little bit of fat. I'm just pissed that I have to because now I'm working just to work and I get no satisfaction. Yes, I know the song. I can't get no. Anyway, sorry, that's a really loud truck in the back. But I want to be able to, have some fun. I want to be able to play a little. But anyway, I hope that everybody is has enjoyed their week. I hope that life is good. Thank you so, so much for tuning in. It means the world to me. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a spouse, tell a coworker. Shout it out loud. Let everybody know. Let everybody know about this podcast. And thank you so much. Until next time.